Hey everybody, it's Chance here with another episode of Pathologic 3. Um, Disclaimer at the top of this video, for those who do not watch my Paranormal Site videos. The AC is on, but I've been having better luck with the Audacity noise reduction than I did when I first tried using it. And so, if the mic audio sounds a little strange, that is why. I think it's totally really listenable though, and it's possible that I feel that way because while recording, I do it at my desktop with the AC on blast next to me. So I don't really notice anything too crazy myself, but I do think that this is more listenable than AC blasting in the background. Especially since I have it on like full blast, as opposed to you get the small blast. Anyway, last time we were going through day 4. Talked to some kids. This time I think we're mainly working on some water stuff because we were doing stuff for Laura. And then I haven't touched the grief stuff yet, but we did properly save Ruben, so that's worth a lot as well. Alright, so what were we doing? Let's see. Okay. So we're basically, this time we're focusing on the Lara stuff and probably the grief stuff as well. Yeah, no, I think that's the plan. Because we dealt with the theater stuff, we dealt with the Baroque stuff, we dealt with the kids stuff, dealt with the Georgie stuff, we dealt with the Ruben stuff, the Ruben Grace stuff. So now it's really to do the water stuff with Laura and then do the grief stuff. The grief stuff is going to be tougher, obviously, so that's not going to be my priority at the moment. But let's just start simple. Oh, hey, Clara. You spooked me.
What's going on with my nerves?
We just need to make ourselves to Lara's place. How much amalgam do I have? I have a lot of amalgam. Yeah, I'm fine on amalgam. Where is her house? There it is. There she is. Yeah. So this one will have a lot of beginning of the game going back and forth.
What?
Alright, yeah, and this time we also contributed. It sucks how we have to keep going through this infected district. No, no, Let's go back a step and... How do I refill the prototype again? It's been a while, so I genuinely don't remember. Okay. Is it Novocaine and Belladonna? I think it might be. Oh, that's a lot of it. I don't need... Okay. I don't have enough for that. Let's see, how much is... I got... These are worth 1. These are worth 5. So I can basically get up to 6. Nope. Wrong button again. Split stack. I want 1. Split stack. I want 1. And then there's this... Is there something here worth 1? Oh, there is something worth 2. Let's just grab 2 Belladonna. 2 Belladonnas, split the stack for 1 Novocaine. Oh! And then what is this? Is that what I need? Is that the third thing I need? I think so? Well, if I fuck up, I fuck up. It's how it goes. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So now I have 20. Right. If I have to go back and forth, that will be my best course of action. And let's equip the healing and the matches. I want to keep that just so I can get a little bit more Malcolm back. I kind of have to game plan now.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
Yeah, I'm like a really big fan of I'm a really big fan of the VA work for Denkovsky in this game. I didn't plan this, thanks, yes, I understand, okay, bye. Okay, yes, I understand.
This is freezing. This is
Fuck you! You think you have anything on me? You think you have anything on me? You have nothing. Now I'm gonna be better with the projectile because I actually know how to play the game now. Oh, fuck off, girl. No interest in you right now. I have my own shit to do. Okay. That went very successfully, actually.
If you tarry, you'll die unshriven.
Alright. Yeah, loading the prototype was a good idea. Okay, I think there is... I think I'm like close to it, I think. Oh, that was not... Sorry, man. Let's hit this water. Okay. so they're oofed up, so we need to drop them. Probably this, right? Administer. Oh, perfect. Okay. That range was any smaller. Okay, perfect. Cool, cool, cool. I think I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out how to play this game by playing it. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, that was the smoothest it's gone. I'm glad I figured out how to play the game. Alright.
Stop staring at me.
Alright,
Push
made
over.
up for the date that I... Hello. Okay, made up for the date that I...
No. This town can't give birth to a murderer.
Okay, so now we're going to each of these places to test the water. Okay. Goal 1 is getting out of this area. I think it might be best to go through here, then go through here, around like that. Let's go! Oh, okay. Step 1. Alright, and that gives us an excuse to run through this district and check out stuff. I have time. Let's just take a look around and... Hell yeah. I love this. How can I test it? Can I? There we go. No, yeah, no, with all this, like, particularly... No one must drink this water, it's contaminated. Oh, you sure, Doc? Yeri, how can that be? Dragged it all the way from the steppe we did for dozens of miles. So the plague reaches all the way out there now. I don't know. All I know is the water's no good for drinking. What now then? What do we do with the water, I mean? Give it to younger Oklemitsky for filtering, and please be careful from now on. I'm afraid we still have quite a few infections from contaminated water. Excuse me. Kick.
Never alone. Seems everywhere.
Well, that's someone to talk to. If you came to get vaccinated, you are late. No more shots for today. Why not? We're out of the vaccine. We'd administered all we had, and there will be no resupply today. If so, you sold nothing on the side? Let's see. I should have known there'd be a shortage of vaccine with this production speed. At least this one's right here. Oh, often. Yay! This water is safe to drink.
Loving thy neighbor is a gift. Hatred is hard work.
Dr. Dankovsky? Shepat? There you are. Sorry, I couldn't stay put. People are worried and thirsty. Oh, you tie your pretty feet again, my lady. You don't look after yourself at all, always busy helping others. Good timing, Lara. My analysis shows that this barrel is clean. You may distribute it. You know who needs it most right now. Oh, what a relief. Not all is lost, then. But what will we do with the infected water? Do we just pour it out somewhere? That would be a waste. Young Vlad suggested filtering it with equipment from the destroyed pipeline. It's worth a try. Oh, I hope it all works out, and the town won't have to save every drop thanks to Vlad. And to you, of course, Dr. Dankovsky. I don't know what we'd do without you. I should be the one thanking you. Without the water carrier helping me, I would have been running to and fro between barrels and the still water all day. You know, Doctor, here's an idea. Not very convenient for you to be running back home to your test tubes all the time, is it? Wasn't half bad today. Saved you some time at least. My wagon can fit all your stuff and then send some. Might you be of me to me later on? A mobile chemical laboratory. Not a bad thought. Laboratory. Now there's a fancy word. I'll cancel the water to the Founsfolk then, and that fancy glass of yours too. Like we agreed today, I'll stand where I can be seen, only where the plague's not too nasty, and I won't run into any looters. It'll be easier for you than running back to the still water. Very well, we have a deal. I can't turn down timely help. Hypats is one of the most reliable helpers in the House of the Living. Even my father trusted him with errands. That's why I sent him along with you today. I'm sure you'll work well together. I'll be at your place tomorrow, Doc. You can count on me. Today I'd better help out at the shelter. Make sure there's no mix-up with the sick water. Sounds reasonable. You can also instruct the other characters about cleaning contaminated water. Awesome. Oh, now I get to do the decree. Okay, and because I found one, I don't need to go here. Okay. Alright, so that's the end of that one. Alright, I'm gonna do that decree when I get back later. And now, it's almost 2000. I want to do this one, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I think. Let us... I'm gonna heal up. Let us use the rest of my day here. Oh, other stuff's happening. Okay. Stuff I almost missed if I wasn't gonna look around. What are you kids doing? Let's hurry and get out of here, please. Before someone comes and sees us. You see his eyes? They're just like marbles now, they are. Are they supposed to look like that? Hey, poke him with a stick. What if he's just faking it? Trying to fool us, huh? Not gonna work. Let me through. I'm a doctor. If you can still be helped, Hold on. No, there's nothing I can do. The boy is dead. Dead? What happened here? An accident or... Dead. They started it. They came after us. They snatched Khan away. What were we supposed to do? We're defending ourselves. Anyone in our place would have defended ourselves too, right? I see 4 of you and only 1 of him. I believe he was the one defending himself. So what if it is? We got every right to protect ourselves. They set up ambushes and throw us in cage. Do you think they're better than us? Stronger than us? Now who's stronger? It wasn't us. It wasn't me. All I did was shoo his cat. It was sitting on him and hissing, and I got scared and it was gonna pounce. Oh, put a sock in it. You're not getting off the hook like that. You think their souls can live inside those animals? They do. So if you shoot the cat, that means you ripped his soul out of his body. Finished him off is what you did. Please, I'm asking you, what happened here? Is there anyone capable of speaking clearly? He's got eyes like glass marbles. Is that 'cause he's dead? What you mumbling about, Agnes? You like marbles, right? I'm going to take them out of his eye sockets for you. They'll make for nice souvenirs. Hey, don't. Perfect. A child gang war is just the thing this wretched town needs right now. Why do you even care, mister? Go on, get on your way. Or else a bird with a stone beak might peck you out on the back of your head, too. You never know. Do you think Pond would approve of this? Khan volunteered to be locked in a cage to avoid bloodshed, and look what you've done. He's right. Khan will break out after he finds that a soul and a half had died, and his soul turned into a cat and ran away. Go away, mister. You say you're a doctor. Nothing for you, then. No one a doctor to anymore. Okay. I do just believe it is in the best interest to do the water filtration. I don't care if people are upset at me about it. It is for their benefit. Alright, so how many bullets do I have? 30. Okay. Alright, hopefully I don't have to kill anybody. But judging from there. Put that there. There. Put that there. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
You're too high-strung.
Or maybe going through it here, I think, might be a better option. Oh, I forgot how much this shit sucks. Alright, so we gotta somehow make it to Grieve without dying. Ooh, bait box. Oh fuck, I can't go that way. Bye! Excuse me. Okay, well. Alright. Well, turns out I've wasted. No, I'm not here. I'm really not here. Don't worry about me. I'm just little Daniel Konopowski. You. The hell are you skulking around here for? Who do you run with? No one of Bad Grief's boys, are you? You don't look it. Keep walking, pal. This is me telling you nicely. We don't got time to count your bones. Actually, why don't you tell me what you're skulking around here for? The town is in quarantine. This area is restricted. Huh? Any idea what he just said, Vit? Fucked if I know. Either he bit his tongue or that's some kind of cant. You ain't from around here, are you? Very observant, gentlemen. Okay. Right. You one of them old big city fleas. Who else is gonna smirk that nasty? They don't make them like that anymore. What do you want, you wine glass? What did Bad Grief do to you? Why are you breaking into this place? That bastard killed Simon and he thinks he's getting away clean. What the hell do you have, Grief? Do you hear me, you son of a bitch? You're getting what's coming for you, for Simon. What makes you think Bad Grief killed Simon? Do you have evidence? Who else could have killed him? Huh? Come on, use your big brain of yours. Well, who else could have killed him? Technically anyone, even you two. What the hell's he talking about now, Vit? Says we killed Simon. My man's a comedian. Bad Grief's a killer, sure as a heart attack. Everyone knows what Grief's business is, stashing goods in railway cars. Simon was mighty twisted up about it, so Bad Grief killed him. Get it? It adds up. That's your evidence. Seriously. No, there's more. When word got out about the Sage was murdered, we went to the Crucible the very same day. There was a whole crowd showing their loyalty and paying their respect. And then there's Bad Grief standing there with a huge smirk on his bastard face, not a tear in his eye. So you waited 3 days before deciding to punish him after all on day 4. Makes sense. Now don't tell me what to do. I spent those 3 days drowning my sorrows in Twirine, hoping the rage pass, but it didn't. Simon's murder should be in the ground. I get the impression Simon meant a lot to you. Did you know him personally? Simon. Back when I was young and foolish, I got wasted and knifed a guy in the street. They nabbed me straight away and they were going to string me up. Turned out I stabbed Simon Kine of all people. Almost did him in. And he told him to let me go. He said he forgave me. He got me off the hook with the whole town watching. He had the gallows taken apart and distributed for bits of firewood. It was winter. And when he invited me to the crucible and sat me down at the table with his old family, can you imagine? I sure couldn't. Before Simon, everyone treated me like a dog. Then he took one look at me, and then I knew I was a person and not a dog at all. I'll remember it forever. Simon set an example on how to treat criminals. And now what are you doing? What's your plan? Let him go? Let a murderer loose in town? You almost killed Simon, and he responded by breaking bread with you. How is it right that our greatest man is lying in the ground while his murderer eats, sleeps, and breathes, happy as a clam? It's not right, but that's for the court to decide, not you. Oh yeah, we're that wonderful court of yours. What's we been breathing the same air as that bastard for 4 days? Has anyone stirred a salad damn finger? Fat chance! He's right, he shouldn't be doing this. I guess being so miserable and so hammered drove me proper nuts. Every time some screw gets loose in my head, I make a mess of things and regret it later. I mean, look at me. Knife in hand, trying to smash down some bastard's door. Simon definitely will tell me off. Come on, Fit, let's sober up. I knew you were reasonable then, and I'm glad to be proved here. Who the hell are you now? I'm asking you. I should be asking that. I thought Grief had no one to help him. Here you are laying low like a couple of field mice. What do we have here? Oh, I don't know. What were we to do? Oh, I don't know. Help Bad Grief, maybe. There are 2 of you, and there were 2 of them. What exactly was the problem? We're not fighters. We're just businessmen. We don't have nothing to fight with, neither. No weapons. Businessmen. I know what kind of business you do, and I don't buy your disinclination for violence. But very well. Where's Bad Grief? There he is. Got a hole in his side, but he'd live, I think. I'm a doctor. If he's wounded, I can help. Really? You're not with one of those guys, are you? They got off into our heads. Grief bumped off Simon. The half-Swiss flew right off the handle. Stop wasting time. Medical attention is more effective the earlier it is applied. Hear that, Grief? There's some guy here says he's a doctor and can help. Huh? Come on in, doctor. Finally. Got me all worked up. Damn, you look fucked, man.
Many who sleep well speak ill.
Dankovsky. Mother always told me to stay away from ticks, tricks, and doctors. I didn't listen, of course. Did those goons clear off? I see they managed to stray slash. Let me see the wound. No need. Just a scratch. Blood ain't whiskey, and knife ain't risky. But sepsis can be pesky. The goons, are they gone? Did you chase them away? How'd you do it? My gift of persuasion. Well, they were out for my blood specifically, because of the railway raid, am I right? I was just trying to help. How was I always to know the patrolmen would sweep the cars? It had nothing to do with the railway raid. Those men thought you killed Simon Kine. Well, without him, the town's flipped its lid. People are letting go their fine marble. Perhaps, but why are they pinning it on you? That's my point, and it's the sharpest one I own. I have no idea. Everyone's frothing at the mouth to pin the blame. Today it's me who offed Simon. 2 days ago it was Isidore done by his own son. And tomorrow it'll be your turn. Blamed for both. Just you wait. What's your theory? Who do you think killed Simon? None of our townsfolk would lay a finger on Simon. That's a cast iron fact. Here. I bet your gold in the teeth it was that out-of-town vixen. The broad with the mean face. Have you seen her? Arrived on the same train as you. I don't remember anyone like that on the train. Or else you and I'd have a different idea of mean face. Must have been in a different car. She's in capital dress and she looks like you're a knot in the woodwork that needs smoothing down. Saw her when I was hanging by the station. My people said she pops up like a rash all over town. One day loitering at the Crucible and the next at Stomaton's pub, fettering out morsels about Simon wherever she goes. Like, it only makes sense that that's a Galia, but she doesn't show up till day 7. Is she also in the timey-wimey situation? Because that doesn't make sense. Of course you made it about you. Trust Mr. Langshan to kiss his own reflection. She and I have things in common. Would this Marin be here to study Simon's phenomena as well? You, Dankovsky, are worse than a pickled watermelon. Come on, use your head. She was after something of Simon's. She's off him, but didn't like that she was looking for it. Now she's circling the town like a vulture trying to find out where Simon hid whatever it is. What is this mysterious item Simon was killed for? Do you know anything about it? You know what they say. If I could see the cards, I've had a house by the sea. I've got no idea what it is, but I'll tell you one for free. Simon was the only thing holding this town together. He was our pillar, and when that pillar fell, the plague crashed down on us. You think that's a coincidence? You might as well say now the snow is snow in a winter's coincidence. Either way, an out-of-town woman asking about Simon is interesting. I suppose I ought to track her down. Interesting. I will be taking your stuff. Thank you very much. What did I grab? Saccharine. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever read this stuff for Lara. Okay, let's see. Water for all. Shelter provided for anyone who asks. True paradise, but I checked the water. I hate being right. Lara's horrified and she's ready to help me find good water for today, but how much time will the analysis take? Lara's ward knows where to find water barrels. Moreover, he's ready to carry my entire chemical laboratory. I hope not to lose it. Well, there's at least one large barrel of uncontaminated water in town. The day the destitute will get their water, and then we'll filter as much as needed. Problem solved! Locals are frightened by a lady from the capital. She's investigating the town's oddities and may know more about Simon. She was seen at the pub. Alright, now I just have to get out of here. And that's its own can of worms. Oh boy, okay, let's do it! Alright, no, not too bad. I thought I would have to kill someone again, but turns out I didn't. That was actually pretty straightforward. Okay. For once, right? Oh, hi? Oh, my leg. My damn leg. What am I gonna do? Take a break. Switch legs before that thing falls off. It's against the decree. I'd really love to. Quite frankly, my hour, that's forbidden. Why did you do it to yourself? Don't ask me, ask the town hall. You heard the new decree. They've abolished time. I was mid-step when the order came down, and now we're both stopped in our tracks, both time and I. Can't even scratch my nose or pass gas. It was a figure of speech. A joke, do you understand? Don't be ridiculous. Who jokes about public safety? No, I won't be tricked. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm staying put till they revoke the decree. Fair enough, your choice. That is absolutely the funniest thing to do in response to all of this. Is just like, well, if they're gonna stop time, I have to stop myself in my tracks. Very silly. Yesterday the plague nearly got inside the pub. I decided to make sure everything's fine now. What's that? What did I just loot? No clue. You know those Stomaton staircases, the one that leads nowhere? I went up one this morning and there was a door just there, all carved like an interior door. No door jab, standing right there at the very top. And you didn't open it? I did. It was no easy fight either. And you didn't go through? I did. I totally did, I tell you. So where'd you end up? Right here, that's where. Ha ha ha. Nice, but I had a different question. Go on, I'll tell you all the truth from my heart. They say there's a scary lady walking around dressed in capital fashion, asking about your Simon. Have you seen her? There have been a fair bit of spelling mistakes. And just like... I have, right here too. She was setting the pub on fire. Oh, so did she succeed? Let me guess, now that you tell me the pub has been burned down, this very pub where we're talking. No, silly. Only just a bit. But he did burn something. What did she burn if it was not the pub? Who knows? Some kind of papers, blackmail material probably, those furnaces of ours. They're not for that usually. They don't burn. The pub was made in an old underground workshop, since they... Curious, very curious. Thank you, friend. Here, drink to my health. Wait, you're Ava's lodger, aren't you? I haven't seen Ava here for a while. She used to visit every day, but now she avoids the place. What happened? Ava used to spend her days in this den. Not surprising, I guess. What else is there to do in this pitiful little town of yours? With all due respect, of course. If you say so. I do miss our conversations, though. She's an incredible person. It's like she lives among us by day, but at night she goes off to sleep on a cloud. And there's a cloud tangled in her hair like a feather. That's why she has that look. Sometimes the mistresses of the town lack some of her qualities. I mean, the White Mistress, of course. Tell me, have you met any other interesting ladies talking these last couple days? They said there was a guest from the capital here. I have. We talked and then she left. Everyone leads to this place. You talked to her. I'm in luck. Could you share the secret of your conversation with me? She's interested in, miracles. She told me there were no miracles in the capital anymore, just cheap tricks. Smoke and mirrors, moving pictures. How I wish someone opened a cinema here. And those hopes yourself, let me see. Thank you. That's curious.
Why does everyone come to gawk at me?
Dankovsky. Oh, the view from here is to die for. They say some damsel from the capital is frequenting your bar now. Ah, didn't call this filthy cellar of the broken heart for nothing, did I? Dankovsky and his damsels from the capital. What? A pair of pretty thighs the only thing that can lure you to the ends of the earth? I told she might have something to do with Simon's murder. Oh? Look at that, the plot thickens. Dankovsky has lost his heart to a belle who's killed Simon Kine himself. I've never seen her, Andre, and I can't describe her to you. They say she has a wicked face. Your kind of gal. Why are you always attracted to smart, unapproachable women? Choose a crush on your own level, some country bumpkin. You'll produce a litter of brats and live in a house overlooking a heat or sheep. Quiet, happy life. Just tell me, have you seen her or not? I just remember someone in the capital. If she was here, then I must have missed her. It's not like I stick here all day. I'm a busy man. Ask the bartender. Well, thank you.
How's my brother? Any news from him?
Still alive, huh? Congratulations. In our current circumstances, that counts as an achievement in itself. Still alive indeed. I plan to stay the course. I just feel like the servant from that parable about the appointment in Samara. I don't remember the parable very well. The appointment in Samara is about the inevitability of death. I don't think you remember that very well. The servant fled the town straight into death's embrace. Haven't you ever woken up in the morning and realized you could have died the day before but didn't? Like your destiny was stuck at a crossroads? In this town, it seems everyone and their mother have prophetic visions. Last night, after you talked to me out of step slop, in my dreams I was dead, standing right here, talking to you and accusing you of failing to save me. But you did save me. Thank you, Dankovsky. Wait, did you have a dream of being a shadow? What? No, like I said, in this dream, it was as if I was dead. Hard to explain. Why do you ask? You seem to be, I don't know, hot under the collar. Is everything alright? I think I understand what you mean very well. Lately, it's felt like I've been living at the same sort of crossroads. That's exactly the feeling. Tell me, Dankovskis, how's Kulon? Is she alright? She's alive, for now. Well, Dankovsky, you're quite the miracle doctor. Or was it Vlad's slop actually working? My hypothesis was right. Kulon's second illness is slowing the plague's progression. This is very important. In the long run, it could save the whole town. But as for Kulon, there is no time. So she'll serve science, the poor thing. Damn, what a fool I was. I believed Vlad and I quickly sentenced a person to death. Well, that had to serve science in the parish for nothing. You don't understand. She didn't want to get vaccinated. It was me who nudged her, you could say. Stop tormenting yourself with regrets. If you feel guilty, then help. How can I help now? Not Kulon, obviously. Help everyone else. You've got a pub, customers. If you see someone who looks sick, send them to me. Bailing water from a leaky ship with our bare hands. Well, if you say so, at least have a drink with me before you go. Alright, to Kulon's help. Okay, well, I have to step outside briefly. Ah. Okay, cool. At least I have one healing thing now. Everyone gets a drink on the house today. What's the reason for this sudden generosity? As if you couldn't guess, your deeds are the legend in these parts. You saved Andre, saved our pub, you get two. Didn't save Kulon. I'm interested in one of your customers. She wears clothes in the capital fashion. She asked about Simon. Oh, I remember her. She played chess at that table over there with one of the locals. I noticed her at once because, you know, she looks like her every step is a capture en passant. Oh, you've been struck by her charms, have you? You could say that. That's what my mother was like. Cold, authoritative, beautiful. Sorry, I got carried away. No, go on. I'm interested. Looks like this woman is good at making impressions. There's a word, a pedigree. That's her. In every gesture. I wanted to come over and get acquainted, but I didn't dare in the end. I wouldn't take a step. And then I think she was out of my league. But then I was certain to come over next time. Doesn't hurt to try, does it? Oh, maybe you've heard her name. Ah, Snow. It was noisy, and she was sitting pretty far. I heard her voice. A little horse-like, but I didn't get the words. Are you sure we're talking about the same woman? I am. There has never been another like her in this den. She makes my skin crawl. Some people believe she was the one who killed Simon Kine. Ridiculous. I'm listening to versions for the 4th day now. Each one's sillier than the next. Why would she question people about Simon if she killed him? I think it's the other way around. She's looking for his murderer. Looking for him? That sounds alarming as well, you know? No, I mean, I do think the herb bride gets to be upset. Drink with me, Tenek. Remember Golgoken? What was that name? Feels familiar somehow. Golgoken. This is how you were called back. That was what you was called back then. Before the double owners. No one would dare turn to wire fusions then. We drank cheap Turanian brandy. They say there was a... Have you seen a woman with a wicked face here? It's not a woman. She's a steppe man-eater, Shabnakadir. When you see her, you don't see anything after that. Have you heard her introduce herself by any chance? I'd like to know her name, I mean. You're deaf, Tanik Gai Khan. Shabnak Adir is her name. Be Shamda Bakhabikibitnim. You're no use. I mean, I do believe there is an official belief that Galia was believed to be the Shabnak Adir. I don't think it's as simple as that. Alright. I think that's everything. Because I'm not gonna go to the train. Okay, I do think... Let's get on out of here. Alright, this day actually turned out not so bad. What is a Galio doing here? That's the only thing that makes sense to me, unless they're introducing a different character. But a stern face. Oh, actually. Let's go here and listen to some music. Okay, this day ended up being a little less complicated. I mean, I think it helps that I have a better idea of how the game plays now. Let's just...
Misophonia, Dankovsky.
Oh, did I never go for that box? Okay, perfect. Ammo ram. Oh, and I have a lot of stuff. Because I got some stuff from the pub. Okay, there are two different bulls you can squeak. There's this one that makes him have more mania. And then there's this one that makes him more apathetic. I wonder what the... Let's look at them very closely. We have time. We have time.
I'd rather not hear this.
Okay. It goes down. I'm just curious, what's the difference between the two? This one's on the stone here.
It was quiet in the night.
Okay, it's a different squeaky sound. Alright, I do think I should start learning some recipes. I have a lot, so let's do bromide. Okay, and then I have waters cost 3. Mess around with maybe some of the recipe stuff.
Dribbles.
Does it, like, show up? It says LB. Ag cannot burn anymore. You are always shard correspondence. Lay, but you are looking at the wrong place. An amazing paradox of need. What you seek is not ahead of you. I'm A. To leave the. Oh, sorry. Oh, so that's what I picked up. Okay. Ag cannot burn anymore. You are as always pursuing S. Lay, but you are looking at the wrong place. An amazing paradox indeed. What you seek is not ahead of you. I'm to leave this woman alone. Focus on bringing it to life. You hardly need my advice on. There's something interesting going on with that. I don't quite know what to make of it just yet, but... I almost completely missed that. Okay. Can I help you? You! I recognize you. When did you get here? What do you mean, get here? What are you talking about, sir? I've lived here my whole life, as long as I can remember. You're interesting. What have you been doing here your whole life? I'm a dog catcher. There's a lot of dogs around here lately. You know, my job is to train and catch them, or euthanize them if they're untrainable. I've been in town for a few days, and I haven't even seen a single stray dog. Explain that. There you go, it means I'm doing a good job. We should still be careful, though. There's a mad dog on the loose. Felt so cornered that he chewed right through his leash and started attacking people. Or so I'm told. A dog, you say? Chew through his leash, huh? And what breed is this dog of yours? He's a mixed breed. A mutt. A mongrel. A roving cur. They took his food and kicked him out of his kennel. And that's what drove him mad. Why take away his food? Or go so far as to kick him out of his kennel? Maybe if they just let him alone, he wouldn't have flown into such a rage. I couldn't care less. My job is catching dogs, not studying their psychology. Take my advice. If you hear barking or snarling, run. You can't get through to a dog like this. The only thing he understands is brute force. What an interesting job. Tell me, what exactly do you do to catch these feral dogs? Oh, that's simple. I use a noose with a secured loop knot. But the professionals just call it the loop. The most important thing is to get the dog into the loop. Once you got him in there, he's all yours. Are you mocking me? No, not at all. If the dog is too vicious, one could use a net instead. But I've been doing this for a long time now, so I've mastered the loop. Want me to show you? So you're catching stray dogs with a loop. How clever. May I ask you, do they have any chance of escaping from that loop of yours? Well, I've never seen it happen. You need to be cunning and have a cool head to put it off, but dogs, no, they just start tugging and flailing. And that's exactly how the loop works. The harder they pull, the tighter it gets around their neck. So, you're saying the only way to escape from the loop is to stop trying to escape it? You're starting to finally understand, Daniel. Thank you. I'll take this into account. Of course I've never been to Gorkhorn. Strange question, Denkovsky. I don't indulge in fantasies of my own uniqueness. Back then, you didn't even know my face.
Misophonia, Denkovsky.
Just gonna calm him down a little bit so that I can just start the next day as something. Because I think we'll be going on to day 5. And we won't be in prison. And the town won't fall apart just yet. Interesting. Okay, let's finish off this day and watch the theater show and go from there. Yeah, I'll want to be like right outside because I want to see the theater show first. Oh yeah, I wanted to mess around with recipes, didn't I? Do I have access to it? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's see. So we got bromine. Okay. I have some stuff. Nothing I can work with yet, but... Oh, I've been just selling my water. I need to actually collect that. That's gonna be important later. I've not been thinking about that. Alright. Let's just take a breather. The end of the day has come in which a scene unfolds. Now, where is the stage today?
He was exhausted, dead tired. Kept saying, if I fell asleep, no one would wake tomorrow. It's like he was frightened of going to sleep. Felt he had to write to rest. So what were we to expect from such a man? He who never sleeps ends up sleepwalking. An exhausted helmsman spells a ship's demise.
So, now what? He's not standing in our way anymore. We can finally act precisely like we see fit.
In our way? Who's we? I have my own approach to the Sandpest. So do you. Be on your way.
What matters is that he would be on his way back to the capital of his.
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed here.
It's so lovely to see you this evening. All the more lovely for being uncertain. I'm glad to see you too, Ava. The people came to me all day, sent me notes. They begged me to flee the town while there was still a chance. I also thought about leaving the town. You can't run from something, only to something. Otherwise, you'll get lost, like a ship with no lighthouse. My lighthouse is my Thanatica. It calls me back to the capital, but I didn't answer the call. Not this time. That's why it's so lovely to see you today. I wondered if you'd leave. I even wanted to go looking for you to talk you out of it, but I didn't. I would be imposing. Worse, you might have invited me to go with you. Of course I would have invited you. If I hadn't realized the entire escape plan was doomed. I would have refused. I already told you. I have nowhere to run to. Everything is dear to me. Everything truly important is here. Why would I be anywhere else? A person can start a new life, reinvent themselves. I'm sure you could. But this conversation is pointless. Neither you nor I are running anywhere. The people who asked me to run today kept saying it was the last chance, but for some reason I doubt it. There'll be another chance, a real one. No one could leave the town today, but on another day everything will turn out differently. I wonder what you'll choose then. One day I'll leave, obviously, but not before the plague is defeated. I'm so sleepy. While I waited to see if you'd return or not, sleep wouldn't come at all. I was afraid of seeing you in a dream, and then waking up to reality when you were gone. Now I'm exhausted. Good night, then. Oh, let's see. Just one question before you fall asleep. I met a strange man near the still water today. He's catching stray dogs. Do you know him? We don't have stray dogs. All the strays here were taken off the streets long ago by the souls and a halves as their familiars. That's what I thought. Please remember, if a thin, pale man in glasses knocks, do not open the door for him under any circumstances. Oh, okay. So once I complete a day, then I can use the other clocks in town. So if I came back to day 4, I feel like the game is being kind right now by the day doing just the same day, not taking up any amalgam, so you can repeat the same day over and over again. But what if you have to go back several days? Right? I think that ends up then being the question. That one's a harder situation to come back from. Well, it's time to go to sleep. Or no. That's not how this game works. Okay, day 5. Which the Bachelor will grab only the remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kine. And that is it for this episode of Pathologic 3. Finished through the day. I feel pretty good about it. I usually feel pretty good about the way the days end. The game hasn't really showed me much that would indicate otherwise just yet. But this is also a Pathologic game, so I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, as it were. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna end that here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!